Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? Welcome to yet another fabulous episode of Sister to Sister. I love reading your questions. I love reading your stories. And as you very well know, we love to share so that you guys can contribute down in the comment section and help a sister out. So let's get straight into it, shall we? She says, Sister to Sister. Hey Auntie Fooms, I'm 32 years old, South African. I absolutely love your YouTube and your very upbeat, positive spirit. Well, thank you, Sunshine. You guys keep me really in a positive attitude. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to complain about here. Please help me. I recently met this guy, 37 years old with 2 kids, at a friend's place, which is at a different state on the 18th of March, 2022. She's very precise. I flew in the Friday and flew back Sunday. He drove me to the airport and didn't ask for my number or nothing, just general talks. He called our mutual friend for permission to contact my details, and so I agreed. We've been chatting on WhatsApp consistently, and he's been calling at least 3 times a day without fail since March. Yeah, March 18th. So that's what? We have April, we have May, we have June. That's like 3 months. All right. I mentioned to him that I'd be traveling to his state, Johannesburg, a 2-hour flight for my birthday on May the 7th. Oh, so this is past. And he got excited. It takes a minute for me to read all of your DMs. May, June. So this was last month. Oof. Okay. And he got excited and he asked to be part of my plans and that he would love to pick me up from the airport. I made it clear that I'll be staying with a friend. Fooms, to be honest, I like him and I don't mind giving up the cookies. It's been a while. He calls me his love. Love and tears. Please help. Should I slow down? Absolutely. Now, this is after the fact, so I don't know what you did. But let me give you my humble advice. I tell you, I like the fact that he's consistent, that for the past 3 months, you guys have talked every day. I like the fact he didn't try to rush up on you or anything. He drove you to the airport. He didn't ask for your number. He took permission from your friend so that your friend could ask you, so that you could have some time to think about it. This seems like a guy that takes his time. He's a father of 2. Find out why he's a single father. Where is the mother? Find out what happened. It's extremely important because you need to know. Ask the difficult questions. The difficult questions, the uncomfortable questions are the ones that are going to save you in this relationship. It will determine whether you're going to be platonic in this relationship or you're going to be intimate in this relationship. Things happen. That's another thing. Don't label him just because he's a single father. Don't label him. It could be a situation where it just didn't work out and he's trying again. You going for your birthday, I'm under the impression that those plans were made prior to you meeting him. Stick to the birthday plans. You have to curtail restraint because you need for him to focus on who you are. Translation. If you give up the cookies because your panties are hot, you want the cookies, you want to feel good, I get it. But you do it with this guy that you like so very soon. You've given him everything. There's nothing left for him to look forward to. This is why I say don't sleep with him right away. Men are very simple. It's us that try to complicate it and make it what it is not. If you give him the cookies, yeah, he does not have any incentive to work harder towards. He does not have to try to get to know you, know your family, your aspirations. He doesn't have to because you've given him the cookies. He's gotten the milk from the cow, can't be bothered. Especially when you like him, because if you like him, you sleep with him, you're going to get hurt. Your feelings are going to get hurt. Oh my God, why did you do this? Why did you treat me this way? Because you gave it too easily. You gave it too easily. Girls, listen to me. I promise you, guys are the same wherever they are in the world. Guys, brothers, sister to brothers, brothers to brothers, brothers to sister, drop it down in the comments in this particular episode. You tell me if I am wrong. If you meet a girl that you like, you are prepared to get to know her. Are you not? Okay. But if she gives up the cookies, you have no other incentive. You have none. You're distracted to somebody else. It's important for you girls because the thing is that sex, they are outward, we are inward. It takes from us. It takes from us. It doesn't for them. It's very different. So because they can come in and they can disengage, but you are there. You have opened up the most intimate part of you to this guy. And he left the door wide open and left. This is how you be. And I'm talking about every part of you and your heart. Like, oh my God. It's like a strip search. You have to be careful. If you feel that kind of you will have to hold off with this guy. Because this guy is the one that you like. Go to your ex-boyfriend. Step and repeat over there. Yep. But not with this one. Because you want this to go somewhere. And you don't even know where it's going right away. You have to be cautious. You have to understand that everything takes its time. You see, talking on the phone is a fantasy. It's nice. The imagination of who the person is and all of that can be so fabulous. It's not reality. This is facts. You have to... You saw Ula and I got married real quick because you want to be present with each other. That way, you don't have this fantasy of a relationship that you really truly have not yet established yet. You want to see him in Johannesburg for your birthday because you've been talking to him for the past 3 months and it has been good. And only God knows what kind of conversations you guys have been having. But I can kind of sort of imagine. Hence why you're like, you know what? I don't mind having a little sauce. Restraint. Because technically, you are meeting him for the second time. You can talk, but when you meet each other, restraint. Give it a couple of times. It's a 2-hour flight. It's Johannesburg. It's another city. Let him make the effort and come and see you. Let him get a babysitter. Let the kids stay with the mama. Let him come and see you. Let him stay in a hotel. Let him work for it. But you fly over there like this and he's like, why not? It's too easy. Let me tell you something. I remember my first Louis Vuitton bag like yesterday. I saved up all of my money. I was working retail in Selfridges. This was way back in the 90s. Yeah, in the 90s. 91, 92, 93. And I saved up my money for that bag. I love that bag. I cleaned that bag. I only wore it to special occasions. I would stuff it. I knew then I had to stuff it, make it look nice and everything be there in its box. I loved that bag. I saved for maybe about a year before I could afford that bag. And it took a long time, very, very recently, before I said, okay, you know what, let me give it to a second-hand shop and get some money out of it, because I just couldn't give it up for free. The point is, I worked hard for that bag. Some bags I have, I don't even remember. I don't remember where they are. I don't remember what I did with them, give them away, because I didn't work hard for them. It's the same thing with guys. They always want to brag, oh, when I met her, she was tough. She wouldn't accept me right away. They love the chase. They love to hunt. They are hunters. As nice as they are, and sweet, sweet, sweet in the middle of the night, telling you beautiful things, and you're rolling your eyes, the fantasy, oh my God. Stay focused. Stay focused. Don't fall for it. Make sure he works for it. When he works for it, he's not necessarily gonna try and just leave you and go like that. Not at all. On top of which, you need some thinking to do, because if he's out in Johannesburg, 2-hour flight, and you do establish a relationship, who is going to move over permanently? You or him? These are all the important questions you have to ask. Is this relationship even feasible? Can it last long? Do you want to be a stepmother? Can you be a stepmother? Can you love those 2 children just as much as you would love your own? Does he want to have more children? These are the important questions you have to ask before you jump into the sheet screaming Akuma Matana. You got to ask those questions. Ula and I had that conversation. Was I prepared to leave California, Hollywood, LA, my career, and go to Norway? Was I prepared to do that? Yes, I was. And I did. And we've been here 13 years and counting. You have to know, do you want to do this? If not, mama, don't. And if you realize that, no, you know what, I'm not looking to all of that, it's just like a booty call, then don't ask for anything more than that after the fact. All right, my darlings, I hope this answered your question. Drop down in the comment section. Let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, my darlings. Subscribe, and share. I love you. Mwah.